You are now listening to Fired, an original radio show written and produced by Callum Bryan.
Hello? Yeah, I'm here. I'm sat next to the window. Okay, see you soon.
Hi, can I take your order?
Not just yet. I'm waiting on someone to arrive.
Okay, no worries.
Thanks. Shit.
Stephen, fancy seeing you here. I've been meaning to talk to you.
Detective Simmons, this is unexpected.
Please, take a seat. May I join you?
Of course.
Thanks. Can I get you anything?
I'll take a tea, thanks.
Good idea. I was thinking the same. I'll just order a pot.
Are you ready to order now?
Yeah, we'll just take a pot of tea. You got a cake or anything?
No thanks.
Suit yourself. I'll take a scone with jam, cheers.
Yeah, no worries. Is that everything?
Yep, that'll be all.
Okay, I'll bring it to you in a minute.
Thanks. So, Stephen, I've been wanting to talk to you. I know we've had you in a fair few times for questioning, but we keep discovering more. For example, we found signs that indicate he may have been strangled. Breathtaking, I know. Too soon.
Strangled? Really? Anyway, I've already told you everything I know, multiple times.
No, Stephen. Just a few more questions.
Did you know I was here?
Just a coincidence. I like this cafe. So, Stephen, since we got new information about this case, I'm just going to ask you a few more questions that could help us get to the bottom of this. How long did you take your anger issue therapy?
That was 2 years ago. I finished the course.
Fully?
Yeah.
And it helped?
Yes, it did. How did you know about that?
We do background checks on all the employees, just to see if anyone in the office has a possible motive.
You think I have a motive?
I'm just being thorough.
Here's your pot of tea and your scone.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Can I pour you some tea?
Sure, thanks.
You want any sugar?
No, I'm alright. Not a big fan of sugar in my tea or coffee.
Suit yourself. I like a couple sugars in mine. Right, Stephen, back to it. This won't take too long, alright? I just need you to be honest with me. You were last in his office before his wife found him. Why was that? What happened in there?
Well, he found out about the affair I was having with his wife. He started shouting at me. But I didn't kill him. I would never want to harm him in that way.
You understand how this looks, Stephen? Did you know that Mr. Wesley had the intention of firing you? He found paperwork at his desk about it.
I'm aware. Probably had something to do with the affair.
Did that make you angry?
No. Well, yeah. But anyone would be annoyed at that. And I do understand that he probably wouldn't be too happy finding out his wife had an affair with one of his employees.
He was underpaying a vast majority of his staff, you included. Did that make you angry also?
I wasn't overly pleased about it, no. Obviously, when I first found out about it, I was angry. I went to talk to him about it and he said he would fix it, but it never did. He was a damn cheapskate. But he escalated things with me, not the other way around.
So, he attacked you, even if that was a shove or a slap or...
Well, yeah, he tried to.
And what was your reaction?
I just tried to dodge him.
Is that all? From what we saw, it looked like there was a lot of commotion. The office was at state.
Oh, shit.
Mrs. Wesley, fancy seeing you here. Convenient, I need to speak with you as well.
Oh, detective, please. Caroline is fine.
Yes, of course. Please, join us. We were just discussing what happened the other day. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Ah, thank you. It was quite a shock. Hello, Stephen.
Hello, Caroline.
I'm guessing this is who you were here to meet?
Yeah, it was.
I thought as much. We've got a pot of tea here, would you like some?
No, thanks.
Alright. So, Caroline, do you mind if I ask you a few questions as well? I think I've pestered Stephen enough.
Yeah, alright.
You need to be truthful with me, alright?
Yeah, I know.
So, let's see. Okay, so, Mr. Wesley found out about your affair with Stephen, right?
Oh, that's right.
Do you think that this would have caused him to attack Stephen? Was your man the type of man who would have had a violent outburst?
I mean, it wouldn't be out of the question, no.
What was he like at home?
Honestly, a nightmare. He was a selfish, good-for-nothing scumbag. He hardly came near me. He'd shout abuse at me constantly for things that weren't my fault, and to top it all off, when he'd been drinking, which was often, he'd hit me if I, and I quote, stepped out of line.
With all due respect, it doesn't sound like this marriage was particularly happy. Did you want to stay with him despite that?
He wouldn't let me leave, and we were, let's say, not struggling for money. As much as he was a knob, he was generous with the money that he gave me.
So you stuck with him for the money?
Don't make it sound so bad.
Just out of curiosity, Caroline. He was a very wealthy man, yes? Who gained the assets on his will when he passed away?
What kind of question is that?
Please, ma'am. It may help the case.
It was split between the family.
And were you on it?
I would have got all of his investments.
That's a lot of shares, Caroline. He bought assets from many large companies.
Well, yes.
Okay, next question. On the CCTV, you can be seen entering his office around 6:03 p.m. You don't leave till 6:27 p.m, which is when you then call the ambulance. Why is that?
I went in there to talk to him about his meetings. I'm his assistant as well, you see. I don't know, I was just in shock.
From the medical reports that came back, it seemed like his time of death was between those times.
Wait, stop. Don't blame her for this. I did it. I killed him. He called me into his office, and he was clearly furious. He attacked me out of rage, and I fought back. I got one big push in to try and get him off me, but he tripped and smacked his head on the corner of the desk, and collapsed on the floor. I panicked and ran, and just went home. I later found out that he died, so I knew that fall killed him. I felt so guilty, and didn't want to confess.
Stephen, from what it sounds like, this was purely self-defense, considering he attacked you first. You should have come to us straight away. This would have been important.
I know, I just didn't know how.
You didn't kill him, Stephen.
What?
She did.
What? No, I didn't.
My guess is that you saw him unconscious on the floor as you walked in. You've clearly disliked your husband for a long time, and you only stayed with him for the money. You saw an opportunity to get rid of him, shall we say, and frame it on Stephen here.
No,
We saw from the medical reports that Mr. Wesley had been strangled, and the marks on his neck seemed too small to be male hands. And judging by the fact Stephen seemed surprised after the fact we said he'd been strangled, I suspect he didn't kill him after all. His will was left to you, and that would have added up to a lot of money. So you saw a way to leave him and keep all the money.
Is this true?
Alright, fine. Yes, I did it. I couldn't stand to be with that man anymore. He was despicable.
What the fuck? All this time you made me think that I killed him.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
Caroline, you're under arrest. Come with me to the station, and I'll let them deal with you. Fired, an original radio production written and produced by Callum Bryan. Starring Toby Coupe as Stephen, Hope Connett as Caroline, Ellie Slade as the waitress, Callum Bryan as Detective Simmons. Sound effects produced by Callum Bryan, with additional sounds from freesounds.com. Music wrote by Morgan Bryan.